What's going on, everybody, and welcome to David Lee Movie Vlog, where today I'm going to be just talking about Neighbors 2. Now, this is not a traditional review. I more just want to have a conversation about the film instead of just giving it a score, and I think just having a conversation is a little bit more my style. I mean, yes, everyone can do a review, but just to talk about films, because that's what I created this YouTube channel for. It's just to talk about films. And so, Neighbors 2. Now, the original Neighbors was a film that I went into and I was like, okay, this is going to be a Seth Rogen comedy with Zac Efron. It's going to be awesome. And of course, it was. I mean, I love that film so much that I went and bought it. Now, that's the biggest praise I could give a film, is if I went out of my way to go buy that film. Now, with Neighbors 2, the jokes are exactly the same as Part 1. And the storylines are basically the same, except this time it's a sorority instead of a frat. Zac Efron in this film is portrayed as an old man. Now, that's the one thing I was not really expecting, is you have Seth Rogen and Rosie Burns. They're the old couple, and yes, they talk. They say, "Oh, I am old compared to these younger kids. I just cannot relate to them." And Zac Efron is a person that you just look at, and he just exudes youth. And just to have a film just try to say how old he is. Now, it is nice though to see Dave Franco, Zac Efron, and the original cast or the original frat for just having a good old time. You see them in their now, where you see them how their relationship is at this point. And I was really interested in that. I was thinking, like, that's a better story than what we got here. We got Zac Efron, who of course is the guy who hasn't lived up to his potential, while Dave Franco and the other characters have gone off to make themselves something after college. And I see this storyline, I'm like, holy shit, this is something that's so much better than the whole sorority. I know that this is Neighbors, and I'm thinking that if they went through that story, it could have been so much better than what we got. Chloe Grace Moretz is supposed to be now the Zac Efron character, and if there's one thing that this film tried to say is about, or try to talk about, is about woman empowerment. And when you see Chloe Grace Moretz and the other sororities when she first starts, you get the sense you're like, okay, this is what this film's going to be about. It's about woman empowerment and not trying to go with the Selena Gomez and be the stereotypical sorority house. So she wants to make herself as equal to the men. And then the storyline just falls apart. The jokes fall apart. Even Seth Rogen in this film just seemed like he was phoning it in. Like, everyone in there just felt like they were there for a cash grab. And the saddest thing about it is that there's this up-and-coming actress who I've watched in the film Dope, Kiersey Clemons. She, in this film, when I heard that she was in this film, I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, okay, the girl from Dope? This is going to be dope to see her back into action. And she was just wasted potential. That's the thing about this film. It's wasted potential, and it seems like the Universal Studios is just going in for another cash grab. The jokes are the same, the storyline's the same, and what they try to do for a different storyline to show the female empowerment just falls to the wayside. This is a rehash that never needed to happen. If you want to do yourself a favor, go and watch the original Neighbors and just enjoy it as it is. Don't go out and see Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising. It is not a good time. So my name's David Lee, and have you seen Sorority 2 or Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising? If you have, let me know down below. As always, people, my name's David Lee, and I'll see you guys next time.